Welcome everyone. Today I am going to talk about the placement of Saturn from your 9th house till your 12th house. In the last two videos I had talked about its placement from your 1st house till your 8th house. So this one is in continuation to my previous series on Saturn. Now let's see how will it behave in the 9th house. We all know that 9th house is about our luck, it's about our father, it's about our righteous conduct in the society, it's about our religiousness, it's about our higher learnings in life, it's about the bosses. So Saturn, being a significator of hard work, discipline, delays and some difficulties, it will limit the luck. See, first and the foremost thing that we should remember is that wherever Saturn is sitting, it will not deny the results, it will always delay the results, because it is a planet which is the slowest moving planet from the solar system. It is the farthest planet and it takes a lot of time to complete one round, and that is one of the reasons it will give results with delays. And Saturn is also considered as a lame planet, so which means it walks slowly, so it will give the results with delays. So in the 9th house of luck, you will see that you get things but they are always delayed for you, so you cannot exactly call yourself hard on luck, but you will see that the luck comes with delays. Now when it comes to your father, you will see that the father is very hardworking and very strongly he is a strong supporter of discipline also due to this placement. Now there could be some limitations related to father's happiness for you because of its placement, but always remember that Saturn will, or you can say Saturn can give you good results when it is in conjunction with the benefic or it is being aspected by a benefic. So those things you should not ignore. And also Saturn or any other planet, wherever it is placed, will give you results holistically. You should not try to apply one thing specifically to a planet's placement and then judge the results, which many of us are doing. After listening to my videos, they will directly imply the things in their charts, and when they are not matching, they will come to me and they will say this is not working in my chart. My dear friends, the results can always be nullified, but these are the basic things that you should be knowing, that a planet will do in such way when it is placed in a given house. But many other things are to be seen. We have to see the conjunctions, the signs in which the planet is placed. If a planet like Saturn, who is considered as a malefic planet, is placed in a sign which is its own sign, say it is Aquarius sign, or it is in Libra sign where it is exalted, or it's in Capricorn sign, or if it is in its friend sign of Mercury, it will give you good results. It is not going to give you hard results. So these things also should be kept in mind when you imply the placements of any given planet into your horoscope, into your chart. Now when it comes to your righteous conduct in the society, you will need to have to work hard towards that, because your attitude would be I don't care, because these people are also very spiritual rather than being religious. They will not like to follow the norms of the society or the norms of religiousness. They will not like to go to temple and light a diya and pray to God. Rather they would love to sit for hours of long meditation, and they will be more philosophical. They will have inclinations, tendencies to renounce the world and attain spirituality or sainthoodness. So these things would be there in the person who has Saturn in the 9th house. I am not saying these people are going to renounce the world. I am saying they have those tendencies towards spirituality, towards being lonely, and towards being cut off from the world's rules and regulations by this placement. Now Saturn is also a symbol of the people who are downtrodden, the people who are poor. So in the ninth house, you will see that you physically want to help these people, you physically want to support these people, and you will have your heart go out to such people. When you see people suffering, you will want to help them. So this is a good placement on that regard. And when it comes to your bosses, they will be very happy with you. Either they will be very strict with you, or you will see that you are a very hard working person, very hard working employee at the place of work, and your bosses are very happy with your hard work. So in nutshell, I would say the more hard work you will put in, the happier you will keep your bosses with this placement. From here, Saturn is aspecting your 11th house. 11th house is about your elder siblings. So you will see that your father has to pay more attention to your elder sibling, or this is 11th house is also the house of your father's younger sibling. So you will see that your father has to put in more hard work towards his younger sibling or towards your elder sibling. When it comes to your achievements in life, your desire fulfillment, you will see that you will have to work really hard, to really put in lots of efforts to achieve high income, to achieve your wishes getting fulfilled with this kind of placement of Saturn. From here, it is also aspecting your third house of communication. So you will be a limited speaker, or you will have to really work hard towards being a effective speaker. So the areas of communication will require lots of hard work with this kind of placement, and you will see that you will have a very limited kind of speech due to this placement and aspect of Saturn on your third house. Now from here, it is also aspecting your sixth house of your day-to-day life. Now I would say that sixth house is also about your enemies, about diseases, about your maternal uncles and aunts. So Saturn giving its 10th aspect means that you will have to do something for these areas, or you may have to take loan for your work, or you will see that you will find difficulties or animosity where it comes to your work environment. People may stand up against you, and you will have to regulate them, you will have to manage them strongly with this kind of placement. Now let's see the placement of Saturn in the 10th house. See, 10th house is also about the areas of your work, it's about your career. So Saturn's placement here is very good when it comes to the significators of Saturn, which means you will have a recognition for the work that you do related to Saturn. And Saturn is about construction, it's about being a leader, it's having your own work, your own empire of business. So here it is like a blank check. You can encash that as much as you want, and it will make you stand out for the work that you do related to Saturn. You could be a very effective leader with this placement. You could go into technology industry also, because Saturn is a technical planet, so it can give you engineering related work, manufacturing related work, or work where you are holding a big empire and you are controlling some organization. It's a very good placement, but it will give you results after lots of hard work, and it will definitely pay you as much as you work hard. So it's just like a blank check for you. Saturn being a significator of litigation and cheating, you have to be careful at your place of work not to be cheated, and you should not trust people blindly. And there is a possibility of litigation when it comes to it could give you a career related to courts, or you could see that the 10th house is your father's wealth. From the 9th, it is your father's house of wealth. So you could have problems related to the inheritance, or there could be a litigation related to inheritance matters. it's a possibility. I am not saying it will imply to each and every chart, but these possibilities are also to be seen, and benefic aspects can change the scenario. They have to be kept in mind. So that's why I am trying to put in all the points that can come from a given placement of a planet in a given house. Now from here it is aspecting your 12th house, so it will disturb your sleep. So you will find it difficult to have a comfortable sound sleep, and there will be some disturbance or the other, and you will see that you spend a lot of money on short distance travels due to this aspect of Saturn from the 10th on your 12th house. You will undertake many long distance travels related to foreign countries, and otherwise this is a good placement. Now Saturn's aspect on your 4th house will make your mother very hardworking, very disciplined, and your home life will also be very structured, full of discipline, and you will be a very hardworking child also. When it comes to studies, you will see that you work really hard. From here it is also aspecting your 7th house. 7th house is the house of your spouse, is the house of your marriage. So here it can give you some difficulties related to your marriage matters, and you will have to be very cautious when it comes to partnerships, or when it comes to the relationships of your marriage or relationships in general. So here you will have to put in extra efforts, and you have to be very careful. Now Saturn's placement in the 10th house can give you careers related to the significators of Saturn, like it can give you construction related work, or work related to technology, or work related to wools, timber, or it can make you a big leader. It can make you a very good businessman with this placement. Now coming to the 11th house. In the 11th house, Saturn does extremely well where it comes to your own health. It will give you good health, it will make your lagna strong, it will make you robust in constitution, and from here it is now aspecting your lagna, so it makes you very disciplined about your own self, about your own habits. From here it is also aspecting your 5th house of children. So you will see that either your children are born with delays or some kind of difficulties, or you will have some problems related to the matters of your love life because of Saturn's aspect. Here you will see that you have to work extra hard to achieve your desires fulfilled, to have gains in life. Let me also tell you that any planet, whether it is a malefic or a benefic, if it is placed in the 11th house, is bound to give you financial gains related to the things of that planet, related to the significations of that planet. You will definitely have gains, but because Saturn causes delays, so here the gains would be delayed a bit, but nevertheless the gains would be there. Now it is also the house of your elder siblings, so you will see that the elder siblings may work hard for their living, or they may have some kind of issue or the other in their lives, and that is because of the placement of Saturn in your 11th house. From here Saturn is also aspecting your 8th house of longevity. So Saturn being a karaka of longevity, its aspect on the 8th house will give you a long life. So on that regard it is good, and but you have to keep in mind that Saturn is also a significator of old age. So with age you will fall prey to medicines, you will fall prey to health issues due to this aspect, but it will give you a long life. When Saturn goes to your 12th house, so 12th house is about your bed pleasures, about your sleep, about your expenses, about abroad. So first of all, you will do well if you settle abroad. Next is about your expenditures. So here it will give you worthless, useless expenditures because it's a malefic, but at the same time you are the one who likes to spend money on people who are needy, on people who are in some way suffering in their lives. So you would like to shell out money for those people, but for your own self you will see that you always waste your money on the things which are not needed. This position is also, this house is also the house of imprisonment. So Saturn can give somebody imprisonment by being placed in the 12th house, or it's a kind of yoke that captures you at a place. So I have seen such people working at a given place due to this placement of Saturn. So it's a kind of, I would say, bandhan yoga. So you get tied up to a place of work with this placement, and these people sleep for long hours, but they have no good discipline about sleep, and they fall prey to some kind of addictions also with this placement, and they have lots of difficulties in their lives because here Saturn becomes weak. Either you settle outside your country, then it will do you a lot of good, or you do something for the downtrodden. You have to capture the good energies of Saturn in this placement, else you will see that there is a lot of suffering in life, and the person will also be prone to eyesight related issues, or issues related to bones, issues related to joints, and some kind of windy issues also, because Saturn is also a significator of the Vayu element in our body, the air element in our body. From here it is also aspecting your second house. So you will see that the earnings will not stick because of this placement, and here it is also aspecting your sixth house. So again, sixth house is about your day-to-day life. So you will find it difficult to have a strict discipline in your day-to-day life, and there is bound to be difficulties or issues related to your day-to-day life habits, and you have to be careful about your health when Saturn is aspecting from the 12th house to your 6th house. From here it is also aspecting your 9th house. So 9th house is about your luck. So it will delay your luck, and it will make sure that you have to struggle to achieve things in life, and it will give you a lot of hard work with this placement. So friends, this was all about the placement of Saturn from the 9th house up till your 12th house. I want to thank you all for listening, and I'll see you very soon with my next video, which will be a very interesting topic for you.